Here we are at the end of my driveway, which is normally not wet at all. And as you can see, what we have is our actual rapids as we're trying to drain, going right across my driveway and washing it further away as it gets lower and lower every year, and as they raise the road height with more dirt every single year. This is my front yard, which is normally not wet at all, but it is turned into a lake, as you can see. Thank God that we are up on an elevated area for my house, or I'd be completely flooded out. And then as you look over to my neighbors through the woods here, their yard is flooded as well. These trees are all flooded. We've been losing trees over the last several years as the flooding gets worse and worse and worse. As you can see, we literally have rapids on my driveway. There's some rapids there, and some rapids here. Just look at that water right there. You can just see the movement in it. In my neighbor's house, look at it moving, how fast that is. This is actually dangerous. So my daughter normally stands right where those rapids are over here for the bus in the morning to be picked up for the bus, but we will be taking her to school. I have to use my truck. I doubt my car will go through that. So I've got to change my work schedule as well. But see, the road is so much higher as they continue to slop dirt on it every single year. Here we go, April 26th, second time this year. See what's happening. Here's all that gravel that I moved the other day. It's all back over here again. See, we're up over the grass. It's never been this bad before. See how it comes up over the land mass in between. Look at this. The flow of this water is just crazy. Used to be pretty much just my driveway, but as I've mentioned several times, getting worse. These guys have elevated their driveway. I'm going to have to do as well. This family here just redid their entire driveway and culvert. It's a little better now that they've redone it all, but you see it's already starting to wash away just like the last one did. See that? It was just all fixed. He had a company come in and fix it. That's why I haven't fixed mine. I just keep putting the gravel back. All up along this area here. Here's another neighbor's driveway. What's left of it. Tube that they installed last year, and it's taking water in. There's the Tupper Brook drain. That's where it comes out. As you can see, I mean, it's wet here because, of course, it is. It rained. But everything south of that drain where it comes out, where they put the tube into the road, it's far worse. On the other side of the road, see, their ditch is fine before you get back down to the Tupper Brook again, but tube here, bringing out that water from the other side of the road we just saw. So flooded as well, but I mean, I think you can see, here's this side, there's that side. The water level's so much higher. So we need more tubes, more drainage, better ditches. But this Tupper Brook drain is going to need to be dredged out. Michigan Eagle apparently is responsible for that. They continue to tell me to call the Road Commission and Public Works. You see, there's water up to the road on that side. There's that guy's driveway. He's a new neighbor. I hate to call him that guy. I don't know his name. But right across the road, the water level's much lower. It is flooded as well. Coming up and over around the driveway over here. His driveway is not submerged. Again, a little bit lower level, but if it was as high as mine, he'd have a waterfall as well. And this is where we're all diverting the water to once again. Car coming, so we're going to cross the road. There's mine. There is a tube somewhere around here, not doing much good. Road Commission, hopefully they're looking at it. And you can see it's a little lower there. Here's another neighbor's driveway on the south side of me. Waterfall again. Rapids. And then there's another tube somewhere around here. This is where it's all supposed to go. There's another driveway. Underwater. And it just kind of backs up and floods here because it's got no place to go. There's no ditch and it's uphill. So that ditch would have to be dug down pretty fast, or pretty far, I'm sorry. But here's where the real problem is. From what I'm told, from the county commissioner, the township supervisor, public works, and the road commission. Kind of a dam right there. Look at that. Look at that tree there. That needs to be dredged out. Supposedly this is Eagle. But as soon as you get out of this area, as you can see, look at there. It dries right up. So no problem there. These guys are uphill, so they're looking good. It's always good to be at the top of the hill. Then we come down, and as we can see, hey, any water in that ditch at all? Just a little bit. It's wet on the bottom. And that goes all the way down to 31 Mile Road. This side of the road, nothing there. All supposed to go down at Tupper Brook, and Eagle says that it's not their responsibility. County Commissioner says it is. So somebody's responsible. Who it should be, we don't know. And really not bad down here. Nobody's flooded. The driveways are all fine. See, the ditches are all good. Put water in them. Maybe there's a way we could figure out a way to divert some of that water into another area. See, nothing really there. And nothing really here. Water down there, but not much. Coming back north from 31 Mile Road. Look at that, there's not even anything in there. This is on the other side of the troubled area. And I get it, you gotta go uphill before you go downhill. You can't get water to run uphill, it doesn't work that way. So the drain system needs to be cleaned out, dredged, so that we can get water to flow. See, there is no ditches up here. We're too high. There we go. We're cresting now over to the edge. And here we go back to where we saw earlier from the other angle. That's where a couple more of these tubes come out, but obviously the tubes aren't really doing the best of job. So the water turns right there, diverts. Let's see where it's going. Some of these culverts are probably undersized, especially for the volume of water we're getting now, based on the backup and the dredging. Never was this way, never was this bad. Now every time it rains, this is what we get. This is what we get. It is flowing. Picking speed up. And it's literally destroying the side of the driveway and the culvert massively. Nice if somebody could help me out with a better culvert system. Some way to figure this out. Again, it's coming through the woods right here too. So it's getting higher and higher. We never had it this high, never. So there's definitely something different. All those trees are starting to die off. We've had 3 of them fall. The tree line over there, they're all dying, causing a danger. Can't let the kids go anywhere near it. Wake over here. Look at that. Look at that wake. Wow. That's some deep water. Another little ditch kind of takes it's supposed to drain off the backyards. No wonder they're so wet. There's our cable box. Submerged. Never was this bad. I'm sure this pine tree will be dead here soon. He's been growing for a few years. All these trees along the side are all dying out because of it. These trees were fine last year. They died this year. All those trees over there are probably dead soon. This one might be. This one just fell over the other day.